what is up? We are back. Playing some coffee ball today. Gonna hit the winter kind of off season. Just finished up last time with Meiji Jingu National. Took that down. Back-to-back champs there. Feel like I'm really starting to love this new squad. Stack fielding. Feel like we need it. Had a couple of snafus in the last coffee ball. Oh yeah, a lot of translate in the winter. Gotta get that set up. One of these days I'll get it on time. Or maybe I won't because next week I won't need it. I think this is the Build a Strong Body one. I was looking up stuff the other way, trying to go English to Japanese. There we go. Let's do Good Luck. I feel like that one kind of cashes. End of term here in December. Actually, a little nervous for our guys. I feel like we haven't been studying. Kind of been prioritizing the baseball a little more. Our first years, is that Takahashi? Yeah. Get him primed for. I like him getting resilience. He doesn't get it though. That's too bad. Get our sponges out, squeegees. Do we have any room for any of these? I can't remember. We may have looked. Yeah, we're good there. How about some dirt? Yep. Special manager training? Oh, no. Okay, weight training, image training. We'll go image training. Let's go for trust on this one. Oh, there we go. Oh, maybe that's the one we should be doing. I got winter training camp coming up. See if I can watch a game plus velo, get a good pitch bump. All right, volleyball, sumo, or handicraft. We'll go volleyball. Go and Shogi Club is the one we really like. I don't know what NPB game's playing in December, but hey, we'll take it because everybody's hyped up. Maybe some kind of exhibition. To image training. Really want to work on the skills. You know, normally I wait till New Year's to change up training. I think I might do it before training camp. Get everybody on the right foot. Yeah, because he's working on that sinker. Or no. Is he right-handed or left-handed? I can't remember. We'll work on that second fastball, get that D1 up. Actually, I don't know that he needs extra pitches. Keep changing my mind here. Oh yeah, he's working on that sinker. I like that. I remember that. Work on the other side. Yura. Yeah, I think that's like a fork ball. Good with that. Shido, we're still working on catcher. He's a D catcher. All right, let's. D is good enough to honestly start at catcher, so we are going to start working on his hitting. I wish I could change his primary position, but oh well. Good enough. I guess pitcher, you can't change him off. Kabari, keep working on. Now let's get you like a change up. Nagashima, power hitting catcher, love it. Actually, you know what? B is kind of good enough. Let's get back to contact, make sure you can get it on. Yoko's S across the board. Yeah, let's get your defense up. You got nothing else to work on at that, I feel like. And I almost think it's funnier if he stays at speed. Kobe can work on power. Watanabe. Start working on power if he's at C's, that's good. Amemiya at second. Let's get him some speed. Kuchi at second, keep working on. See if I can get him to egg and then start working on other stuff. Goshi. Get a little faster if you're going to hit third. So he's a Bash brother. I have to get him up to S power. Kokoro, I'll give a little bit of, yeah, those two hitting 1-2. I could use a little bit more pop. Good. Left fielder, you're at C's. Yeah, start working on your power. Actually, you know what? Get a little faster. You're going to play the outfield. Same for center. Right field, you can start learning power. All right, good with that. Yep, good way to set up a training camp. We'll take that though. Can I shuffle? Oh, way better. I should say a lot better, but at least we get a second week of training camp. All right, what is that? Volleyball, sumo, light music. We'll go volleyball. Light music's decent for mood, but it really doesn't do much else. There you go, trust. Oh, we didn't get attributes on that one. That's fine. Here we go. Extra practice from Mori. Or no, Takahashi. You should level up your breaking ball. Kokura to work on hitting, base running, or defense. I like base running. He's our leadoff hitter, or top two at least. Can't remember if Hiroshima goes first. Super productive training camp so far. I love it. I think we're gonna get 2 more weeks of it too. Big time winter practice. We're in our training arc here. Work on pitch movement. Love that. Want to get better breaking balls. Kokura again gets to physical strength, hitting level, base running. That will do hitting this time. Mori, that's huge. Physical strength, control. No control. I think he just upped one of his pitches. I don't have enough hands this morning. I'll go strong body this time. Work on our physicals. Nagashima, Takahashi, or Watanabe. We'll go Takahashi. Prime up a future ace. Oh, get him the strikeout. Can we get it? No. He's not getting many trades. That stinks. Evan, thank you for the likes. I feel like I saw something pop in there. If I missed it, I'm sorry. Oh, Evan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Kurogane squad. And the hearts, appreciate that. Where did I get this game was the PlayStation Japan store for this version, but regular PlayStation store and Steam will be getting the new 26 game next week. Comes out next Thursday. Stone arm strength in there. Or Takeda, or I feel like we gotta go Mori. Give him intimidating presence. Nope. Oh, we're not getting anything this morning. That sucks. That's rough. Uh-oh. Feeling overworked. I read with Google Translate. I have it up on my phone. I kind of hold it just underneath, but I hold it up to the screen for when I need to. And I've been playing this game long enough. I know some of the menuing down. Oh, thank you for the donuts. Appreciate that, dude. That is so kind. Amamiya to work on mental strength, hitting level, or defense. We'll use hitting level. It's New Year's Eve. Let's see how we did this year. I mean, it was a phenomenal year for the Kurogane Baseball Club. 40 wins and 1 loss in official games, and I know we only lost 1 other practice match the whole year. 40-1, made it on to Summer Koshien semifinals. We were 2 wins away from clearing the challenge. Had 6 players get drafted to NPB. Yeah, we made it to Koshien tournament. Technically, it says we won Koshien. We won Spring Koshien. Not the same thing, in my mind. I mean, it's a huge accomplishment. It's a big honor, but it's not exactly what we're looking for. So we gotta wait on the velo stack. Ooh, I got a rest day. Cool. And Happy New Year. 2033. Will this be our year? 2 seasons in a row, we went 1 loss in official games, though. I mean, we're getting close. It's just the 1 loss that really counts. We'll hit the New Year's Shrine, as always. And we get a good fortune. Let's go. Do a little recruiting. So far, we've got a pitcher and a catcher spoken to. Well, this one's infield, outfield, and it's at like special traits, special abilities. Let's give it a go. Where is this? The Miyagi Prefecture. Yeah, I'm in. Got an ordinary and excellent hitter, excellent hitter. This guy, ordinary hitter, but excellent other stuff. Ooh. All right, a third baseman. Here we go. Excellent hitter, excellent base runner. Got outfielders. Oh, right fielder, super excellent hitter. 3-star difficulty, but I feel like we could lock that in. Excellent physicals. Translate's lagging a little today. Excellent defense. And participated in the national. Yeah, we got to go for this kid. What's his name? Nagamatsu. Hopefully we can lock down Nagamatsu. Everybody's happy with the rest day. I'm gonna go Mori. See if we can get a good closer. Let's gear change. I might like that. Tied or a narrow lead in the. I'm in. Gets the gear changed out for a narrow lead. He's our closer, so that's what we're looking for. Information. What do we got going on? Oh, fortune slips. All right, so good fortunes. That's what we get from our New Year's Shrine visit. Go control so we can stack. Ooh. If we stack Velo, we're not going to get special. Maybe we punt on scrimmage. Takahashi. Kokura Yamazoe. We'll go Yamazoe. Gonna need him to come through. Really good center fielder. Kind of like him getting an average hitter. Still no. Oh, jeez. You're not getting many of those. Good velo day, though. A couple guys went up a tick. Okay, now we stack special pitch. There, that's a go and shogi, right? Yeah, that's what we wanted. Oh, we only got one. Catcher ability went up. So image training. Oh, wisdom. Trust. We'll go trust again. I feel like that worked out well last time. Once. Just credibility. One time we did it and it went like, brought attributes way up. All right, we got Spring Koshien announcement. Find out if we qualify, which I think we're kind of a lock. We won Meiji Jingu, we won regionals. Like, yeah, we're in. And we'll be 2-time defending champs. There we go. Did we make it? I'm going to say that's a yes. Yep. We're in for the 3rd time. So we will hit that near end of March. Oh, I've got to take out Snow Shovel. So image training. Same one. Good luck. Found a mountain of cardboard. Oh, found like an old Let's Go to Koshien sign from one of the older teams. A book about bunting and dashing, tenacious hitting, pull hitting. All right, cool. Go and Shogi. Yeah, there we go. That's what we're looking for. All right, let's get lucky here. Let's get one. Oh, Yamazoe. Go active base running. There we go. Jack, thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the squad. Welcome to Kurogane. And thank you for the follow, Mr. User. Appreciate that, Mr. or Miss. I feel like it's kind of safe assumption to say Mr. I see my analytics. Like 95% you were dudes. But fairly understandable. Evan, thank you so much. Is it still snowing? It's not. Okay. Oh, I'll check out those books. That's what I was going to do. See if any of those are useful. Maintaining condition. I want passive hitting. Some of these feel unuseful, like lack of control I don't want. Abundant dash. Yeah, that's Kikuchi. Getting bad pitches. Persistent hitting, okay. Like that. Shima there. Full hitter. Better at seizing opportunities. Love that. Give that to Yoko. If he's in a good spot, I want him to take the cover off the ball. All right, I think we're good there. What's our second base situation look like? Kikuchi, CCDB. 321. Kikuchi's a little faster. Amami is just kind of better. I feel like that's unfair. He is a better hitter. Because they're both only second base, right? Yeah. As much as I want to get another first year in the lineup, I gotta take the bet, like hot hand, or put the better player in there. Let's see if there's anything worth grabbing in the shop. That's 16 grand. Is that new pitch? Learn a new curveball. Might hang on to that for first years. Winning hit like that. Feast on fastballs, love that one. We will hit the gym. Oh, kind of didn't mean to double down. I feel like everybody's condition goes down when I do that. Oh, maybe not though. Do a big fielding day, why not? We can do the triple stack. These long, slow winters. It's finals week. Phil, what's up? Thanks for the likes, dude. Appreciate that. Cool, found a couple player cards. That'll lead to some books. Love that. I use Google Translate on my phone is how I know what's going on. That and some memorization of just having gone through these menus enough times. Thank you for the follow, Brock. Welcome to the Kurogane squad. And thanks for the likes. Appreciate that, man. Welcome, welcome. Graduation. Official goodbye to the golden generation. The class of 33. Or 32, I guess. Is that how we're saying it? 2032 academic year? Yeah, all right. Best crop of players we ever had. Got Tanaka on the bump. Pitched 91 games, 78 official, to a 2.4 ERA. Oh, 1.91 in official games. Yeah, in tournament games, he kept it under 2. Kanazawa turned into a great closer. Hanaoka, 4.16 in official games. And came out clutch so many times. It's too fast. Can't keep up on everybody. Aranami there with his 15 home runs, hitting 420 with 75 RBIs. Honestly, Hasegawa, 344 feels low for how good he was. And our manager graduated. They will be missed. Love the new team we've got now, but man, that class was so good. You know what? We're taking a minute. They're getting numbers. They're getting edits real quick. Oh, I don't want to do that. Tanaka going to the Marines. Gonna give him the 31 shirt, the Greg Maddux comp. Kudo at short. Where did he finish at? All A's across the board. I'm the worst at remembering numbers, so we're going to look some up. We're giving him the, I think it's a 13 shirt. Or no, 7. I'm an idiot. Of course it's 7. I knew that. That's top one. Giving him the Bobby Witt Jr. comp. Maybe not as... No, he was quick enough. Very solid hand. Aranami, best player to ever come through the program. Give it in the 25 shirt. Barry Bonds, baby. Especially Pirates Barry Bonds. Yeah, came out, the 5-tool athlete. S contact, S power, A speed, B fielding. That is a 5-tool player. Hasegawa, I think that's the 18 that I want to give him. Yeah. The super utility. The Ben Zobrist comp. Came in a natural right fielder, played his first full season as a second year in second base. Ended up playing center field for us his third year. Could have played anywhere on the diamond. Definitely had some moved him around when I needed to. Played everything but first base, pitcher, catcher. Akiyama in right field. Giving him the 22 shirt. Juan Soto, baby. That's what I'm putting the comp. Just a great eye, great contact hitter. Had some pop. Was able to just put the ball in play where we needed him to. Hanaoka here at catcher. So clutch. Great offensive catcher for us. Great leader on the field. Getting the 33 shirt. Jason Varitek. And that is the class of 2032. I appreciate you guys letting me be sentimental there for a minute. They were awesome. They will be missed. Tanaka sent back something? What did he give us as a gift? Book about strikeouts. Let's go, because he was a strikeout machine. Konosuke from the Golden Eagles. Sent a book on Oppo hitting. I love it. And Hasegawa. Yeah, he's been here for a long time. What did he send us? Book on hitting bad pitches. Sweet. Thanks, guys. That's very cool little like post-graduation mechanic. Like alumni will pop in and like, hey, here's a gift for the new class. Let Senpai take care of their kohai. Our facilities improved. All right, a recruiting season. I guess because we got a month left, we missed out on one. That stinks. Hopefully we get a good class. I think we only got to recruit like 3 players. You know, have I learned some Java? There are certain like things I can pick up. I wouldn't say much is from this game, as much as I've tried to study a little bit on my own in the past. So like some of like I can read the numbers. I can read like for the outfield, I know what left, right, and center are. So it's like little individual kanji I can like pick up, but as far as like reading sentences, no, I have no idea. It is a goal to learn. I would really love to, because it's also a massive goal to go to Japan. Like I really want to go visit. I'm really hoping I can do it in the next maybe like 2 or 3 years. It's amazing. We're receiving so many applications. Oh, for a practice game. All right, cool. We get a Bunkyo. We know we're taking the Bunkyo game. We have to. That's our rival. Okay, well, that makes you feel a little better. If you put in the effort. Yeah, like I've tried to learn like by myself, and I don't know, I struggle with it. And then I just kind of like lose focus and like drop off for a while, but maybe I'll pick it back up again soon. Kato, our old right fielder. Kid was a machine. All right, we're going to take on our rival Bunkyo. We lost to them last time in a practice match. I feel like they have to have a winning record against this total. We struggle against them all the time. And I'm so not warmed up. I haven't actually played any gameplay today because I've just been menuing. Just get out of this with no blood. Changeup's looking good. How's his curveball looking? Looking good. All right, we like weak contact. Good with that. I think this might be a good combo for lefty-lefty. Go changeup in, fastball up. Ooh, okay, that's fine. They're popping up the fastball up. I like that. Dude, only a week. I know. Got it. We're grinding now. After we came up close yesterday, which is going to seem weird on the VOD because that's not going to come out until later. Yeah, my scheduling's all out, so it will have been a while if anybody's watching this on YouTube later, but in real time, that was yesterday. We got to get back around the calendar. We're kind of just getting started on like New Year. Because we got a lot of games coming up. I feel like that's what we're afraid of with this team. Why are they so good at this? Every time. Can we jam them? All right. One run's not horrible. Just get the bats going. Get at least one on for the Bash Brothers. Get through. Nope. Right to him. Ah. I feel like I squared that up too. First swing of the day. Get some late action on that one. That's scary. All right. Glad he didn't dive for that. I felt like he was going to. Power swing with the Bash Brothers. Just a little late on that one. Let's make sure we get one here. Preferably two. That's got a chance. It's at least getting down if it's not over. Yep, he crushes it. If not one, you got to get through the other. Oh, out there. All right, see what Yamazoe can do. He's had a good fall, winter. Turned into a solid center fielder for us. 157 so fast. Found out yesterday that's 97 miles an hour. All right, comfy base hit. Keep racking them up. Make them uncomfortable. Nope. Jammed up. All right, we got a lead. May not have a lead for long. Maury, buddy, what are we doing here? All right, good grab there. Way to get out of it. Okay. Whew. That was scary. Put way too many base runners on. Whew, that was loud. Loud outs. So scary. So scary when it's this team. Great job, Watanabe. Pinch hit double. Love that. To bring around the order. Scary pitch. Yep, that's what I'm afraid of. Jeez. Yep. Grouch. It's like Takahashi can eat some innings, especially if he does it like that. Right, here we go. You can see that. Oh, the way that circle's moving, it is. I'm so twitchy this morning. Second coffee might have been a bad idea. Oh, they scored. All right, back down one. That hurts. Oh, he gets up another double. All right, that'll work. Get some base runners. All right, let's lock in. Come on, Kokura. Big hit here. Just like that. That's getting down. There we go. Brings up the Bash Brothers. At least one. No. What if I should have just not done power swing there? Just tried to bring one home run. Might have been a mistake. Just power hitting so good. land. Of course it's going to score one. Freaking Bunkyo, man, every time. They're so good against us. Barely got him. All right, new pitcher. In a bad mood. So dumb. Oh my god, don't do this. Bro, what are those pitches? 116 and like 98K. Dude, Nando, thank you. Yeah, game looks really good. Okay. There we go. Just gotta time him out. Oh, I was not ready for those slow balls. All right, there's one back. Let's get a signature Kurogane rally here going. PS5. That's what I'm on. PS5 and Steam. All right, there we go. Tied it up. Bring the order around. New pitcher again. All right. First year. Yeah, they do a great job with sound in this. And then because this is a like practice game, there's no crowd or anything. Like this is a scrimmage. When we get to like the official games, there's like marching bands and stuff, or like student bands in the crowd, and like they sing songs and stuff like that. Yeah, the sound is so good in this game. It's Dragon. Thank you for the follow, man. Welcome to the Kurogane squad. What mode is this? This is Hakyu no Kiseki is the like high school manager mode. Bases clearing double. Let's go. Nando, thank you for the follow, dude. Welcome to the squad. Yeah, right now we are trying to clear this mode before the new game drops next week. This was the older Japan exclusive. I've been streaming this since like right before they announced a new one was coming out. I started like back in like February, March. Oh, gross. That was so bad. Not the power. God, those breaking balls are killing me today. But that was huge. Bring in the closer. Get it done. Yeah, that's what we want. God, how does he pick that up? So irritating. Get there? Can he get there? Can he get there? Can he get there? He can. All right. Yeah, this team we're playing is definitely a crosstown rival. We played them a bunch, and they have our number a lot. No lead is safe against these guys. Bang. There we go. All right, one more. Good first game. Good first game of the year. And great tune-up for Spring Koshien. We'll definitely do a big stamina day. Let's take a look at Kurogane Red, but what are the other colors? Orange, I guess. Yellow, red, blue, green, purple, and orange. Okay. But yeah, red is our signature. The black and red of Kurogane. Yikes. I feel like the boys aren't feeling good going into this tournament. That's not good. We will definitely do a rest day. And we will head to Osaka. Now everybody's excited. Definitely triple stack movements. Yep. Mori got a bump on one of his breaking balls. Love that. All right. Two-time defending Spring Koshien champs. Let's see if we can make it 3 in a row. See if I can figure out which one just got a bump. Hard to say.
1回の表、上田が打席に入ります。さあ、注目の立ち上がりです。引っ張った。サードゴロ。サード取った。アウト。
All right, one down. Good start.
バッターは2番に入っている西浦。先頭バッターの上田を抑えてワンアウトになっています。
Yeah, I like that 2-seam for an opening pitch for Mori on the against righties. Shima, way to go, dude. Way to bring it down. I love that that's a thing in this game. Go slider. Start. Going with the fastball and see if we can get him with the curve. That's going foul. Bang. All right, it's a great start. Let's see if we can put some runs on the board.
バッターは島。相手を0点に抑えてこれから1回の裏に移ります。初球は変化球当たりません。
Gotta quit swinging it. First pitches from brand new pitchers. Yeah, I thought that was getting through. That stinks.
バッターは2番に入っている小倉。まずはワンアウトを取っています。初球はボールになりました。スピードボールを持っています。ファウルになります。
That was good, like splitter.
インサイド落ちました。掴んで2アウトです。
How does that float like that? Ugh.
バッターは3番の塚越。2アウトになっています。最初は変化球できました。インサイド落ちました。これはどうか。
That one gets through.
センターに抜けました。
PC, you can do Steam. The like new one comes out worldwide next Thursday.
ヒットでランナーを一塁に置いています。
The version that I am playing was like pretty heavily region locked on Steam, but the new one will be I think it's up for pre-order. No Xbox though, unfortunately.
バッター有利なカウントになりました。打ちました。
Ah,
セカンド取った。
bad
そのまま
start.
入って二塁フォースアウト。スリーアウト。
First and third couldn't score. Ugh. Yes, I think so. That sounds about right.
バッターボックスは3番の股野。
Let's see if we can get more
黒
into
金
this.
送りバントで進塁を許しています。さあ追加点は許したくないこの場面です。低め決まってストライク。ここはあっという間に追い込んでいます。ストレート打った高いバウンド。サードが抑えた一塁へ。
Oof.
内野安打になった。
That was some speed. That hurts.
そしてバッターボックスには山川が入っています。さあランナースタート。キャッチャー送球してセーフ。盗塁成功。初球から決めてきました。内へこれは決まった。すぐに追い込みました。
Alright, there's a strikeout. So if you want to get a sense for it, there is a demo out there, and it should be on PC as well. It was called just like eBaseball Pro Spirit. It's like a much like stripped down version that they kind of put out for like WBC promo, basically. It's definitely like, you know, if you're used to playing a baseball game, you can play it plays like a baseball game. Some of the like feel, I would say, is a little bit more on the arcade style than it is like strictly going for like simulation. I personally don't mind it. Like, I think it's a lot of fun. But I know some people have said like they didn't like it. Like they picked up the eBaseball one and said it felt like crap. I don't know. It really just depends on person to person. I take no issue with it. Yeah, I've been playing baseball games for like, 25, 30 years at this point. For 30 might be a little bit of a stretch, but since the late 90s and like ever since they went to 3D, it feels like a 3D video game or 3D baseball game. So and again, so again, like that's like, I don't know how to vibe with that as far as like comparatively with the show, because I actually think the show plays well, at least for me. Like I know a lot of people take issue with I think a lot of the balance stuff, or like when they feel rewarded as far as like thinking if they hit a ball perfectly, it should go out of the park every time. Like I see some, and I'm not saying you're saying that, but like just like the discourse online as far as like how people talk about the show, I feel like they're trying to go for some degree of like realism in terms of like chance, like there is some RNG involved, which I don't disagree with that philosophy. And to some degree, I would say there is some similarity with this one. I also don't play on the hardest difficulty, like so some people will see this and say it looks really easy. I'm more here just kind of for the fun, for the hangout, for the stream. That way I can like check in with chat and stuff, and I can move my focus and things like that. And I did see a comment about metal bats, yeah, because this is a high school mode. So it does have metal bats, which is very cool. There is online play. I've not touched it, and especially because this being, well, one, I'm just really like not an online play type of person. This being like the Japanese, I don't know how like the ping would have been because I think they were, it was exclusive to Japan. But the new one will have like regular PvP, probably like ranked stuff or whatever. It's got like its own version of Diamond Dynasty. It is definitely a full-blown game. Uh-oh. We might need a big comeback here. Alright, clutch double play, there we go. But yeah, if you're more into like management stuff and you want like, you know, I definitely think single player is where this game does shine. Not to say that I really don't have a frame of reference for the online play and the PvP, but the single player stuff is better than anything in any American franchise. It'd be interesting if that's the case. Yeah, I mean, so I haven't played this year's show, so yeah, I didn't know there was like disconnection issues and like if there's actual like functional problems. Oh, guys, what are we doing? Get him. All right. You're gonna need to rally. All right, see if we can do it. Oh man, that stinks. Yeah, that's too bad. This is Professional Baseball Spirits, the Japanese baseball game. Through. Oh my god, we cannot hit. We're gonna get shut out the first round, jeez. It's pretty cool, man. It's a lot of fun. And our last 2 outs. Come on, Yoko. Get it started. Hey, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the squad. Appreciate that. Oh, no. And Doremi, thank you. Thank you for following. Make it to. Oh, this is so greedy. Get there, get there, get there. He's so slow. Ooh. No, that's not what I wanted. Still not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. This is I'm playing against the CPU. This is a single player like Dynasty mode. The game has PvP, especially the one that's coming. I mean, this was a Japan exclusive, but it does have like PvP modes. But I play the like single player high school Dynasty mode. Uh-oh. Down to our last out. We need to score 2. That's it. Oh, we got bumped from the first round in Spring Koshien. Not going to defend our crown. That stinks. That feels like a bad omen. Yeah, that makes sense. We got shut out. That's crazy. That is insane that we got shut out. Well, we're focused. We're prioritizing hitting as soon as the new semester starts. When we can change our focus, yeah, we're going to get back on the hitting train. Because that was ridiculous. So unfortunate. Okay, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that, dude. Welcome to the squad. Alright, since we are quite close, we will get to first day of term, enrollment, whatever. Like, we'll get to the changeover, get the new, and then take a quick pause, cut the video, like cut off the VOD, and then get started on new players. And we'll do the intros to all those guys in the next app. Yeah, let's get started on hitting. Is this whether we want to take a practice game or not? I don't want to. I kind of want to just... At this point, I don't want to play more games than I have to. Alright. New term starting. Everybody's a grade older. About to be, yeah, so we're gonna get enrollment soon. Check it. Hopefully we got lucky with our 3 recruits. They seem like they would be welcome additions. What do we focus on? We'll do movement. That's always a good one. Actually, then we'll focus those. And then have a little bit of fielding. Kora's hyped after going to a pro game. Love that. All right. Entrance ceremony, new class. Let's see what we got. All right, that's a fun-looking class. That big hitting. Yeah, Nagamatsu, I feel like that was from Miyagi. Yeah, I think we went after him. He had the huge bat in the outfield. Hamano is a good-looking pitcher. From Yamaguchi. And then was that the catcher we looked at? He's from Tokyo, so maybe not. At least we got a catcher on the books. And a shortstop, third baseman that both have pro lookalikes, Osato and Mizuno. All right, let's take a look. This is Nagamatsu. DDC to start. No speed, really. So good hitter. Okay defense. Like good thrower, good catcher, but not really much positional defense. But that's fine. We can get that up over time. A 271 star, I like it. That's a solid first-year hitter. Might get right on the bench, honestly. Ooh, lefty with a nice sinker. Circle change, they're calling it. All right. Okay, starting fastball at a D. That's not bad. 2 fastballs in there. This is Hamano. catcher, Torakata. Comes in 198 FE. D power, D speed. It's usable. Can also play second like that. Go new shortstop. Mizuno. Can play all over the infield, or at least second and third. Love that. Pretty quick for a first year. A little bit of pop, power speed combo like that in defense. Work on his contact early, but he should develop fast. Another pitcher, Kamishima. Four pitches, decent. If he starts in the D's, that can be usable. That could be a good reliever. Just we can work that curveball. Okay. All right. Seeing good control on this one. Tanuma. In the background, that is our like high school home field. Mostly just the background. Like there are games we can play on it. But the cool thing is it upgrades over time. So when you first start your save, it's going to be like a crappy, patchy, like sand field. And then as your team gets better and like alumni and administration like decides to invest in your team because you're better, you get a better quality dirt and like better quality field. And then that it has the visual, but then it makes for more efficient training. It's a very cool mechanic. I'm so in. So yeah, so he's got a good, decent fastball, decent slider. It looks like, okay, that's a good start. Again, could be a great reliever. That has like closer material. This is Moro. Shout out Dragon Ball Super, but the manga only. Best arc in that manga. Well, actually, I never read Granola. I still need to finish that. But the Moro arc is the best thing I've read in Super. So this is in the full game. Yeah, it's called Hakyu no Kiseki. It's like White Miracle of the White Ball or something. Is his name actually Jimbo? I mean, sick. I'm so in on that. That's what it's translating to, or showing me. So like if you have that eBaseball, or if anybody's playing like that eBaseball, the stripped down version that came out in March does not have this mode, but the one that drops next week on PS5 and Steam, that's a full release for the 2026 game. That does have this mode, which is so cool. Like I am kind of shocked something this awesome is coming to the United, or like come to North America. This is Osato in center field, or no, he was an infielder. Jimbo was our center fielder. So yeah, Jimbo center field, third base. Oh, I didn't look at Maury either. Maury's got some pop early, but nothing else really going on. So see what he turns into. D-fielding in third, so he might be more likely to move there. At least we got the flexibility if we need him. Though we don't have a lot of outfielders anymore, so yeah, we'll see. E offense, all right, good, not a bad start. Osato, good defensive player. He's going to struggle to hit, so maybe we can work on that. Maybe defensive substitution. The infield, all right. And then our last is Miyazono. So yeah, Nagamatsu's definitely the prize of the class. Hamano probably turns into something, but I don't think he's going to be like an immediate impact guy. But will probably be that like first year on the bench to bring in to get innings when I can. What's his equipment look like? I feel like he deserves good stuff. Borderline. So like that's kind of a yes/no thing. So the version I'm playing is on like a 2-year-old Japanese exclusive, and then will be available worldwide next week on the new game, like the updated. We'll have like roster updates and things like that, and then like translation into English. Let's get that bronze SSK bat. He gets the licensed glove. Yes, that's correct. Okay, yeah, so those were our 2 recruits. Future training plan is going to be hitting. We need, because yeah, we got embarrassed with our hitting in that Spring Koshien. So yeah, I have no like true dog in the fight as far as like I am not in any way affiliated or sponsored by Konami. If anybody knows a hookup, please pass me along or like get me in contact because I would love to do it. I would endorse this game in a heartbeat. But yeah, I officially have no dog in the fight. So my only investment is I would love to see people play it just so it makes them want to release it more in North America. I have a normal PS5, so yeah, I think I don't have a Pro or anything. So yeah, you should be good. We'll check out training plans. Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, thank you for the follow, Trey. Appreciate that. Oh, he's just working on fastball control. Yeah, I'm good with that. Keep working on that. You keep working on that second pitch. Yep, you're in good shape. Takahashi, let's do... Yep, keep working on your curveball. Your, Yep. Yoshida's still working on hitting. I'm good with that. Kabari. All right, now get into the first years. For Hamano, yeah, work on... He's already up to 142. That's actually not a bad starting point. Work on your stamina. Actually, we can make you a fireballer, though. Yeah, work on your velo now. So you'll get stamina just by osmosis. Amashima velo. Yeah, first year pitchers, I usually just let them work on their velo early. That's fine. Torikata. Let's fix that split. That's horrible. I want to get a little bit of pace on Yoko for his 3rd year. Kobe. Screw it, get up to A power. You're a first baseman. Try to bring him for some clutch pinch hits. Watanabe. Fix your split. Alamiya speed, I'm good with that. Kikuchi speed. I feel like I'm just doing first years. I feel like I kind of know what everybody's working on. Or I'd said it well. Sato, yeah, work on your contact. It's good if the B power, yeah. B is good enough for first 2 hitters. I'm good with that. For the construction we got. Koito working on speed. At least get up to C, and then we can start working on other stuff. Zuno at short, yep, contact. Just make you useful early, but then you are going to be a power speed threat. Kiyama's always power up. Moriyama working on speed, yeah, that's fine. Jimbo. Yeah, pretty good contact hitter to start. That's cool. Get that up. Matsu. Miyazono and right. We'll fix your split. Got Torikado and Jimbo, but no, I don't think those are the 2 that I'm taking. I think it was a better D, all D's. She is actually a better catcher. They want to take Sugagoshi off a 3rd? No. What are we doing? Yeah, Shima on left is fine. Nitpicky on power here. Actually, my gosh. Who's our fastest guy? 73, 75. So he is faster. 75. Bring Kokora back. 73 power, 74 power. Yeah, definitely want Nagamatsu on the bench. And Hamano on the bench. Because Ashigawa, Miura, Takashi, Kobari. Yes, those guys all need to be there. Yoshida is a backup catcher I'm good with. Even though he's listed pitcher. Maybe Hamano doesn't make the... Nobody else can catch, right? Oh, Watanabe kind of can. Okay. His stamina's so low. Alright, we'll leave that for now, and then actually I'm going to go back and fix his stamina. It feels like he's going to throw like 6 pitches and be done. There we go. Alright, we're good. Supposed to work on hitting, but we'll triple stack catching. Now we're back up to an S tier after that new squad. All right, cool. That got us enough. We'll get ready for Spring Metro. Oh, if I can use any of these on the new guys. Pitch head control. Level of curveballs will increase. Nope, can't use that one. Nope. God, I've had these consumables forever. I can't use them. All right, you can at least use it. Learn a new pitch. Can anybody use this one? Change of pace as a second pitch. No. How about any of these? Catching glove extreme. Give it to my catcher. I feel like that might have been a waste, but that's fine. Throwing skill, give that to an outfielder. Shoulder strength. Jimbo. Third base defense, can we use it? Sato, yes we can. That should be the only one, I'm assuming. Oh, and Mizuno can learn it, why not? Shortstop, probably just a waste because I just gave it to it. Yo, Prince, what's going on, dude? So far, so decent. Just kind of grinding through a lot of the off-season stuff. Just got our new first years. Don't want ground balls. High velocity bullet. Opposite field hits. Shima. Final hit. How about Yoko? Feast on fastballs. Who can we give this to? That's a Kobe off the bench. Or no, I'm right field. Hit a bad pitch. We will give that to Mia. Strikeouts. Let's go with the Hamano. Not going to need it yet, but support one. Trying to, man. We had a rough go of it in Spring Koshien. Got bumped in the first round, but focus it. We got shut out in the first game, which was crazy. Intimidating presence. Yoshida. Kamishima. Not a killer though, because it's still, I mean, we still focus this Summer Koshien. Maybe it'll be a blessing because then we don't have to play as many games. Ultimate game-winning hit. Can we give that to? We can't give it to Yoko. Can we give it to Kagoshi? There we go. And Hiroshima. What's this? Improve batting against breaking balls. Can give that to either of my. Yeah, we give that to Super Koshien. Awesome. All right, we are ready to roll. But yeah, for some reason, bats weren't working that first game. Lost 2-0, but just got our crop of first year, switched our focus from pitching to hitting. We can come through strong. Seriously, yeah, I mean, there's definitely friction. It's not, it is what it is. I'd rather play it this way than not at all, but yeah, it'll be nice to not have to like do so much in the menu. Plus, I feel like I'm just gonna like unlock more as far as like understanding the game better, and because there are times where I definitely get lazy with not looking up everything and just kind of guessing. Oof. Spring Locals is so long. There's so many games. Ebisu Daiichi starting to look like a powerhouse. All right, we got a big first game. Yeah, after the new crop that brought us from B to S, that we skipped over A, just because it's like total number of like star rating, and so we picked up like an extra 1,000 to like 1,200 or something. Just however many guys, they pretty much averaged like 150 to 200 across the board. That's the start we're looking for. Oh, thought he took fastball there. There it was. Yeah, that's the start we're looking for. Yeah. Bad swing. Another bad swing. Didn't see that break coming. Let's go to our rally here. Just like that. Yeah, he just hit year 3. This is his last summer coming up. And honestly, Super Koshien, I think, would have been right there with him had he not been blocked out. Yeah, now that we got the Bash brothers at first and third. There's our 3. To an extent, he's working on his 2-seam. I've got it up to like a, what is it? I got it up to a C, like power E control. It's a good first pitch. Oh, that's not a good third pitch. Ah, not a good start. So yeah, I usually go kind of 2-seam, change up, and then the fastball up and in for, try to go for strike 3. I think we give up 3 or leadoff home run. Great grab. Work. Okay, they love looking at first pitches, so that's usually where I have to like strategize. My least great of the great pitches is where I usually go first and then save my next 2 for strikes 2 and 3. And if I have anything that may induce chase, I like using that for strike 3. Also, this thing like really likes it when you mix speeds, like if you go fast to slow, slow to fast. If you get 2 that are too close together, that's usually the ones they feast on. All right, there we go. I just hate this doesn't feel like a blow 'em out team that we have. Hopefully that changes this spring. Yeah, it was more of a time thing. It would just take way too long to develop. I just didn't have the time if I need him to be my first starter. Probably should have done it as a first or second year, but yeah, once he took over the starting job, I needed to work on what he already had. Because if you develop a new pitch, it starts out as like an F. So to grind that all the way up to at least a B where it was usable would have been tough. So at least that 2-seamer started as an E, and I could bring that up. Oh, that's not good. There's the RBI. But yeah, I agree. Sinker or circle change would have been nice. Yeah, maybe a splitter. I'm trying to think of what his 2, because he has 2 that just go straight down. And again, I haven't looked at the translations of whether, because usually that's like change up and then either a splitter or like a fork or something. Because yeah, it kind of feels like Takahashi here might be better suited to be the starter when he develops this pitch mix. Which version? The one I'm using now, Takahashi, or the Bura, the closer? Because I already gave him that closing spot. His mix is a little light. I think he only had like 2 or 3 good pitchers. The one who was wearing the 10 shirt last time. Yeah, I think they might have mixed up my shirt numbers. It like resets your lineup when the new year comes. Why did he? Oh, Kobe, can't be doing that, dude. You got in the circle. But yeah, I'm ready for Mura to be the dominant closer. That's gonna get caught. That was well hit. Go. All right, that'll work. You know what? Let's give the kid a go. This is our new star first year. Power hitting right fielder. Oh. A little jumpy. Gosh, go in there. Yep, there's the hold. Keep his shirt. Yeah, they moved him to 12. I feel like I should go in and fix that. I like 10 for the closer. So I feel like next time I'll probably do 10 for the DH and then 11 for the closer. There we go. Fixes the problem. All right, that's round 1 in the books. Let's go. No, did not check what this team was. Ooh. A lot of clones, though. I don't know if I love that. right in no man's land. Get him with the changeup. Get him with the curveball. There we go. Catch him on the back foot. Love it. Big hack. Another one. Oh. Nice. Good use of a waste pitch there. Hard hit. Just not where I wanted it. There we go. Lead off double, baby. Hey, Kurogane got up S power. Let's go. It seems like, yeah, they maybe some guys I developed in the background, like just to be able to pinch run at certain points, and now they're the starters. Yeah, a lot of like B and C speeds where we used to be a lot of D's and E's. I think as you just get better, I think a lot of stuff just kind of naturally gets better on its own. Like the passive, just like development just gets a lot stronger. Oh, that's big. I gotta sit on that. That my guys are getting better faster, so I can, you know, pick a time where it's like, oh, let's just add speed if you're way too slow. Yeah, I think so, because it's outside of the top two guys. They were quick, but everybody else was definitely lacking until like maybe end of third year. And yeah, like I was able to get speed up a little bit just to make them more useful. I know if you guys came in fast too, like came in with like C and D, and usually that just means their trade is going to be higher to develop. I think. I don't know. I say that like I like know what all the back end stuff is, and I feel like it's partly black box and partly in Japanese. So a lot of guesswork. But yeah, I just feel like with a better practice field and better training equipment, you don't really have to min-max as much. A lot of the passives get a lot better. Otherwise, it's just going to be a contact and speed team. Because yeah, I usually like that was the thing. It was especially early days. Like I would min max, try to go for power. Like a base level of contact, and then work on hitting it far. Just try to go for high OPS. Let's see what Kabari can do. Jam him up. There we go. He's got some nice dive on that change up. There we go. That's a fun way to do it. Yeah, just go all bunts and speed. Like, that's cool. I mean, that's the cool thing about this, man. To make it your own. Like, I always thought it was kind of fun in this to almost take, like, the Western approach. Can I optimize, like, counter to it, or, like, counter to Japanese baseball? Like, that was kind of... I tried to do another project where that was, like, literally the goal. And that was going to be, like, a filmed, like, not scripted, but, like, I guess narrated, like, video project that just never got off the ground. It's where I really confirmed that I can't edit. I don't have editor brain. But yeah, that was going to be the idea of, like, can we, like, do American style baseball and win at Koshien? No, definitely. Yeah, that's the idea. That's solid. I mean, solid strategy. I like it. They're a C rated. We should be fine. Yeah, first base is usually where I always prioritize power. Like, to guarantee, unless that somebody came in with good power numbers already. But then, yeah, we try to get everybody at least to B by the time they left. Oh, Maury. You still get him? All right, good backup. Good defense. James, thank you for the likes. Appreciate that, dude. Well worth eating. Not gonna worry about that pitch. Oh. No good. Don't like doing that. It was that just kind of the random. Yeah, I agree. I like that you can't. Yeah, like you only get so much control over your roster, and it's up to you to develop. It's not like you can just like put a team together from scratch. Because that's one thing with like any kind of like franchise modes. Like College Football Dynasty is not so bad because there's a little bit of that. I don't know how like the new ones work because now they added like NIL and transfers and stuff. Oh, you still slow. But like in pro franchise modes, it's so easy to just like break the logic of the game and just build an all-star team on day one. And it's cool that this game like doesn't let you, or like this mode at least. Oh. Yeah, I heard about that in college football. Like the single player modes now have like pay to play, and that's it's so bad. That is such a bad look. And it sounds like it basically got shadow dropped like with the release of the game. Like it wasn't like, obviously it's not. So they basically knew what they were doing. It's not like they advertised the fact like, oh yeah, you can pay to make your experience go faster. Like, no, we're gonna hide progression behind a paywall is so scummy. Yeah, because that's the reason I found like 2K, at least 50% of the reason I found like NBA 2K to be basically unplayable for me at this point. Because my player, the fact that like I'm not going to sit there and grind out a 60 overall or whatever for however long it's going to take, and I'm not going to pay for more. And as Mr. Not PvP, it's not like I'm incentivized to like get my character up to speed faster to play with other people. Oh my god, it's so slow. That's bad. Well, but at least like I don't know, 80 would feel like it's like playable. I don't know. It's ugh. Oh, okay. Like you can buy up to 80 and then all right, that's at least I don't know. I mean, it is what it is. Again, I don't necessarily want to have to like grind anyway. Like I like a nice progression system. Like at least Road to the Show is better, where it's like you do see your player get better over time, and like you can get the equipment that helps. Okay, I guess that's something. But yeah, like I said, I just found it to be like not very fun and not very playable for me. Get there. Ooh, barely got him. Yeah, exactly, the badges. And it feels like certain things like you can't even do without the badges, and yeah. And then there's also, like, I'll also say there's, I said that was only 50%, and then the other 50% I feel like I'm just not very good mechanically at the game. I don't know if it's partly just not being that huge of a basketball guy. Which part of me thinks is silly. Like, I feel like these are supposed to be access points that everybody can pick up and play. Not like you have to be an expert at the game to be able to play the video game. It's not real. If I was an expert at any of these sports, I would do it legitimately. I wouldn't play the virtual simulation. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, our Road to Show is solid. Like if I'm like, it would only be nitpicks that I'll ever like criticize, and I mean, yeah, like the smallest of nitpicks. Like I did feel like the college thing that they added was a little half-assed. I felt like that could have been done better. Oh, actually, I was on a roll. I'll keep him in there. Can I somewhat is that for like 2K not being good at? Is that what you mean? Maybe. I just feel like I never vibe with, like, at least in the last few years, like I've never vibed with the controls. I don't know, something about it. Like I just feel like I can't make the game do what I want. Yeah, I kind of felt the same way. I didn't feel like buying it this year. Yeah, it's like the unspoken reason in that post I made about why I don't play it on here. That's also part of it that I just like didn't mention in the thing. It was like, yeah, I didn't feel like spending the $70. Got him way on the back foot. There we go. I got you there. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm totally with you on that. No, yeah, and I like this because it feels like it's more of a mixed grind. Oh, there you go. Yeah. Yeah, busy doing other things. That's why I don't really get into the PvP stuff. Like people, you know, because when I say that and I'll get comments on my things of like, well, you just got to like practice and get better. And it's like, no, I know, but like, I don't care to. Like that does nothing for me. If I'm going to like want to be actually good at something, like I'll pick something more that I can like, yeah, exactly, pick up and just play. I don't have any desire to lose. Like I'm not motivated by losing online. Like, oh, I need to get better at this. It's like, oh no, I'll just like not play if it's not fun. If I can't just chill and have a good time, I'll just, yeah, not do it. I actually think that's a pretty good stopping point. We've been at it for a while. So yeah, I think I definitely need a big break. I feel like I'm starting to tilt. So thanks again for everybody for joining today. And if you're watching on the YouTube, please do that cool YouTube stuff, the like, the share, the subscribe, and the hype. And we will catch you next time for more spring local, spring regional, and head on to the summer and see if we can make the dream happen. We will catch you next time. Cheers.